Today is the kind of day that maybe you want to make some hot chocolate this morning, and then this afternoon, oh, it's not an iced tea day, but maybe by tomorrow we might actually be fortunate enough to have an iced tea day. Let's talk about this cold. Let's talk about what's going on with it. Okay, so we have often pointed out that this pink, that's part of the polar vortex. That is that cold core of air up at the pole, and it was descending upon us, but you notice now it's been pushed back up north, and you see all these lovely shades of yellow making their way in our direction. That's because we're starting to warm up. We're pushing the cold air away from us. It'll be a slow go though, because we do have snowpack out there, and that always makes it a little bit harder to overcome. It cools the air as it goes across it. Now, let's watch the storm systems. Are we going to get whacked? No. I mean, you can see right here that they're kind of passing by to the north of us, and there's not a great deal of activity nationwide. So it's going to be a relatively quiet period. We're going to have several of these fast-moving clipper systems to the north of us, bringing us clouds, and then we'll clear out. Maybe a flurry or a snow shower by late Wednesday night. But for the most part, all of this is going to be pretty quiet out there. Let's take a look, speaking of quiet out there, what's going on outside. Really, really pretty. I mean, seriously, if you haven't taken a look outside, look out your window. It's cold though, so if you're going to go outside, make sure you put everything on. Again, you need to have all of the layers because we are starting off in the single digits for some of the area already into the teens. So it just depends on where you are. Take a look at these numbers. They are fiercely cold if you are up into the Lehigh Valley, Berks County, the Poconos. You're talking about single digits and 10 degrees right now in Redding. This starts to warm up as you head toward Philadelphia, and then you get down the shore. That's where we're starting to see things warm up nicely because we have a west wind. Here's what it feels like. You factor in the winds, it feels like 2 below zero in the Poconos. Feels like 8 for all of you in Allentown, 17 in Philadelphia. You're not moving off the mark here in Cape May, but if you get enough of a breeze, that'll go down as well. So for today, we're going to be sunny. We're going to be above freezing just by a couple of degrees. Mostly cloudy for tomorrow morning, but we'll get afternoon sunshine, and we're going to be either side of 40 degrees. And next week, we start warm, and then we bottom out again by the end of the week. So it is quite the roller coaster. Here's what's going on. We have sunshine out there. Your futurecast shows that we're great into this afternoon. Clouds built in tonight as one of those little systems goes by to the north of us, and then they clear out by tomorrow afternoon. Could see a flurry or a snow shower in the Poconos. That's about it. Then we go into tomorrow night and we get more clouds, but guess what? We clear out once again on Monday. So these are all these fast moving systems that just keep zipping by us one after another. Let's take a look at your next 7 days because we are going to feel this roller coaster. Today, you need all the layers, all the clothes. Tomorrow, yeah, we'll have a wind chill that's in the 30s, but still we're making it to where we should be this time of year. And it's pretty much the same on Monday, but we get the sunshine back on Monday. Now, by the time we get into Tuesday, we are pushing 46 degrees, 49 on Wednesday with cloud cover. That's ahead of the next system, and maybe even the 50s in southern Delaware. And then the system comes through. We could see a rain shower or a snow shower very late at night as the temperature starts to plummet. But look at where we end the week, going in the wrong direction. We call these Howard's numbers, and we call these Jan's numbers. Guys?
At least we have a couple of Jan's numbers on that.
We do, and Howard, there you go.